All right. I hope you guys are having a good night. I just finished a really long day's work and I've been gathering a fair number of thoughts just regarding the hysteria that people are going around with. um, I want to talk about my opinions regarding the COVID. I'll keep it short, sweet. Not going to back up my opinions too much, just going to state it and get it off my chest, man, because I'm tired of these bootlickers. um, well, a few things. I think that fundamentally, to be afraid of germs is pretty foolish. Um, it's cleanliness is one thing. Sorry, little ant. Cleanliness makes a lot of sense to me. Caution, all those things within reason. But as we are all victims of the socialist education machine, they slipped one in on us called the germ theory of illness. And it came from Louis Pasteur, who used to look at bugs under the microscope. And he said, "Oh, look, there's a whole new world of bugs under the microscope. Maybe these are the things that make us ill." And man, over 200,000 years, 400,000 years, million years, whatever, has been exposed to these microbes. And he's a tough cat to kill. You know, you can you can pretty much roll around in filth for quite a while before any germs will get you. But that being said, there is probably some aspect to the germ theory that is beneficial. But I'm going to say that probably less than 1% of illness is directly caused by germs. It's probably some small number. That's just my guess. It could be 2%, 5%. I don't know. So, uh, in a living organism, when the organism is ill, it has a decline. I'll call that a physical decline or a physical curve. So it's getting healthier, it's getting unhealthier. And right before illness, I think you'll find you can test this out on yourself and see if there's anything true to this, is that the physical curve of man is what is observed in doctors and things like that. I believe they're selling whatever they're selling. It's simply just more profitable to keep on in creating drugs and keep a disease going than to try to actually cure it. And that's what North American healthcare is all about. It's not about treating or preventive. It's just about how long can you keep it going to charge more money, man. Um, yeah, but if you look at, anytime you get a cold or anytime you're under the weather, chronic illness, if you look at people who are chronically ill, um, you can trace it back and you look prior to that, and there's a mental curve and there's a decline in the attitude of the person, usually because of some threat to their survival. So, loss of spouse, loss of child, threat of loss of something. Um, there's a mental curve that occurs that predisposes a person to illness, whether that be microbes or whatever. So I believe that a mental curve precedes the physical curve. So what I'm saying is that it takes some serious bad news to make a person sick, and that's my opinion. And I think that the COVID is a total fraud. Maybe there's some legitimacy to it, but I think with elementary arithmetic you can pretty much see through all that. But that being said, with my clients, my customers, and I definitely respect how they feel about it. And if they have concerns, then I try to, put my customer at ease, right? So try to um, try to service them in a way that's happy for them. So if they think that's true, then I'll go along with it. But yeah. Anyway, just wanted to say that. I don't know how many more months they want to freeze the economy. I think that's also a really bad thing to drive people out of communication, because I think people need to increase communication. Thank you.